Hi, Rob Green here. Welcome to May's edition of the South African Legal Job Market Update. Um, there's a lot going on, and I'm actually trying to make sense of most of it. We are coming up to election time here in South Africa, so this month is election month, and I'm sure everybody knows that, and everybody's reading about it. Everyone's making decisions about who to vote for and what will happen. That typically means that markets stay relatively stagnant in the month of an election, waiting to make sure that there aren't any shocks. Um, the knock-on effect of that is obviously the job market also is stagnant. There are projects ongoing for lots and lots of law firms that we need to talk about. So, first and foremost, the in-house market is still really, really quiet. It isn't a massive market in South Africa, as everybody knows. It's not a huge market, even across multiple industries. There are just a few big, big legal teams. If you take financial services, some of the banks have big legal teams. If you take some of the insurance, some maybe, but asset managers and hedge funds and private equity only tend to have one or two lawyers. So there isn't really a huge number of roles in the marketplace ever. Then you can look at retail. There's a few big players with big, and then the likes of Massmart, Walmart, that kind of thing. I mean, you only really need to look at LinkedIn and Careers24 to see that it's usually the same companies looking to hire, and they typically are replacement hires. So, or more at the junior end if there's any growth. So, not a lot of growth at the senior end, and not a lot of growth in general. Private practice, yeah. Look, I mean, I feel like I'm a broken record because I feel like I say it every month, but corporate tax, employment, litigation, projects, all hugely growing areas. And if you are a partner with a book of business, then you are likely to be looked at and be much sought after. But at the associate level as well, it is what we're trying to say to some of the law firms is this is a candidate-driven market. Every law firm wants to hire. Every law firm is looking to grow with the right people. And therefore, candidates, lawyers have their pick, and they will go to those that will pay the best and that will offer them the best opportunities and the best environments. But there really does seem to be a bit of a mismatch in terms of expectations of what employers are looking for and what's available in the marketplace, and therefore also on the flip side in terms of what candidates are looking for. The danger is that sometimes that leads to short-termism, and short-termism, I mean, short-term bonuses, pay rises, firms not wanting you to leave, so counter offers coming in with humongous pay rises, big pay rises, but that lasts a couple of months, and then the expectation levels are really high because they also then pay everybody else that in the firm. So that rather than taking this short market update as a chance to have a bit of a ramble, as it were, there's a lot of things going on in the marketplace. I've said to someone the other day that this is probably one of the most challenging job markets that I've ever faced in my 2 decades across the world. And for a variety of reasons that one cannot really go into on a short market update. So what I would suggest to those of you who are listening who've got this far is we'll put the YouTube channel underneath here, where I do a weekly update, and we have a variety of interviews with some of our consultants and some of our staff. And we talk about these things in length, and the job market in general, how to work with recruiters, how to find a job, what's really happening to your CV when you're sending it out there. So, but look, there are challenges afoot. This is a very challenging job market. There are opportunities, but how to navigate the market and how to find the right one is a tricky business. So I would implore any of you listening to this to get in touch. Again, get in touch with us down here. Get in touch with me directly. If I can't I don't have, the time at that time to speak, one of my colleagues will give you a call. We'll chat through what your options are. A lot of great opportunities depending on what you want for your career. But that's another thing that a lot of people are looking for, that navigation and where to go, what to do to set themselves up for the next decade. Something we have a lot of experience. So get in touch with us today. It's going to be an interesting month for South Africans. Good luck with your voting choices. And yes, I'll see you in June when things are either stay the same or change.